Today I want to show you how I've been taking long-form videos and turning them into dozens of ready-to-post clips using AI editing. If this is your first time seeing me, I'm Alex. I run a small content team that helps creators and DTC brands scale their organic channels. And lately we've been leaning into these tools to speed things up. This specific tool has been a game changer for us, so I want to walk you through exactly how we use it and why it's become a go-to in our toolkit. Alright, so I've got the platform up on my screen. This is where the magic lives. If you're not familiar with the user interface, it's actually pretty straightforward. You drop in a long video, could be a live stream, a podcast episode, a product demo, or a raw creator shoot. And the AI automatically finds the most engaging moments, renders short, vertical clips, and gives you export-ready pieces. It also handles scheduling and gives you a content calendar to plan posts across all the different platforms. That's the quick intro. But now I'll show you 3 real examples we made for clients and how each one served a different purpose. Example 1 is the full repurpose strategy. We had a 20-minute product demo from a creator that performed decently on one platform, but did nothing on the short-form apps. Instead of hiring an editor to chop it up manually, we fed the full file into the automated system. Within minutes, it spit out 18 clips that highlight reactions, product features, and quick tips. One of the clips it surfaced was basically a creator describing a personal transformation with surprise and excitement. The resulting clip highlighted key takeaways like fine lines, less visible, and the texture is different from the original content. That clip became a top performer because the AI detected the emotional beats, surprise, transformation, and a quick product payoff. Everything after that, subtitles, cropping, captions, was pretty much ready to go right out of the box. Example 2 focuses on generating short, punchy hook testing variants. For another client selling a wellness product, we used this tool to generate 10 different 6 to 12-second hooks from a 12-minute interview. One standout hook asked, "Tired of pads that feel like a workout?" before promising confidence and a quick result. Not saying the AI writes the script for you, but it does an excellent job spotting the exact second a creator leans in and says something truly clickable. That's the key. You have to nail the hook to capture initial attention. If you're iterating on ads or organic posts, the single biggest variable you can test is that initial hook segment. Instead of flying a creator back in for a reshoot, we can quickly post 8 to 12 hook variants and see which one grabs attention first. Example 3 is all about speed and salvaging otherwise unusable footage. We get submissions from creators all the time where the visuals are great, but the audio is rough, or they rambled and didn't nail the pacing. Instead of paying for a complete reshoot, we'll take the usable visual moments and reframe them with new text overlays, punchy cut points, and different clip lengths. The AI auto-edit picks up the strongest face cues and on-screen actions, so editors can swap the audio or layer in another voiceover without it looking obviously stitched together. The ultimate goal is to make the asset feel genuinely fresh, not just a trimmed-down version of old content. So why do we use this specific tool versus doing everything manually or using other basic auto tools? First, there's speed. We can go from raw long-form footage to publish-ready clips in under an hour for a single video. In contrast, manual editing can take days or cost a few $100s per video. Second is concept refresh. Instead of just reusing the exact same footage, we can reframe the narrative with new subheads and a different clip order to get a new concept out in hours. And third is scale. Clients with a backlog of interviews or webinars suddenly have dozens of vertical clips they can test across channels without any new shoots. Let me be clear though, this tool isn't flawless, and no editing platform is perfect. I've tried a few other auto editors, and there are predictable weaknesses like platforms that overslice and give you 30 clips that are all the same exact moment with tiny timing changes, which is pointless. Other options charge prohibitively high per-clip fees, which makes scaling completely unaffordable. A few competitors also have weak captioning that breaks immediately on fast speech or heavy accents. This tool's edge is that its clip selection actually understands narrative beats better than most. It finds the surprise, the claim, the demo moment, and the scheduling integration saves us hours every week. Now for the walkthrough time. Here's how we usually run a video from start to finish. First step is to import by dropping the long video into the system, which could be an interview or a creator shoot. The AI then scans the entire file and indexes all the potential moments for editing. Next, we hit the auto-edit button and let the AI find those viral-worthy clips based on its analysis. You'll get a big batch of suggested edits back, everything from super short hooks to longer product demo segments. Then we move to curation. We don't post every single output the AI suggests, of course. We skim through, pick the top 10 to 15 candidates, tweak the captions slightly, and add subtitles where needed. The built-in caption editor is surprisingly solid and incredibly fast to work with. Step 4 is customization, where we change the crop, trim any edges, or adjust the headline text. You can easily add your own brand bumpers or swap in a different style of background music track. Step 5 is scheduling, which I think is the most underrated part of the whole process. We set the required posting cadence, say 3 posts per week for one app and 2 for another, and the system auto-schedules the clips for us. Having a content calendar where we can drag and drop or reschedule posts saves so much mental load throughout the week. Finally, step 6 is iterate. After a few days of posting, we look closely at the performance data. For the top-performing clips, we duplicate them and test entirely new hooks against the original. And for any underperformers, we send them right back through the process to repurpose again with a new angle. Here are a couple of tactical situations where this tool truly shines in our daily operations. First, new client onboarding. When a brand signs with us, we rarely have creator content on day one. We usually have a pile of existing product demos or founder interviews that are just sitting there. This process lets us extract immediate organic content, so we have something running live while the creators are producing new pieces. Speed to content absolutely equals speed to learn in this game. Second is creator flub salvage. If a creator's audio is noisy or the hook is weak, but they have a great facial reaction, we keep the visuals and craft a new story around it. The AI's auto clips often surface those perfect reaction shots without us having to comb through hours of raw footage manually. Third is hook iteration. Like I mentioned, the most impactful variable in short-form success is that opening hook. We'll take a winning ad, feed it through the system, then create 6 to 10 hook variants to test against each other. This is significantly cheaper and faster than paying for a creator to fly back in just for a reshoot. Now let's talk about competitors briefly, because I think it's important to know where this specific tool fits in the market. Generic auto editors or low-cost mobile apps can do the job for simple stuff, but they often lack the nuance of finding truly viral moments. They just chop based on scene changes or volume spikes. The higher-end suites that use human editors give you that craft, but they cost you significant time and money. Scheduling tools that are completely separate from the editor mean you always have a manual step to upload and plan everything out. This platform combines smart clip discovery, decent in-app captioning, and a full calendar scheduling workflow, so you treat content production and publishing as one continuous process instead of 2 separate jobs. That integrated approach saves both time and a massive amount of manager headaches every single week. Let's finish with a practical example. We had a client with a long 40-minute podcast episode. Using this system, we turned it into 24 clips in a single afternoon, 8 hooks, 10 quotes, 6 micro lessons, and scheduled them out over the next 3 weeks. Engagement actually doubled on their short-form channels within 2 weeks, simply because we were posting consistent, relevant clips instead of those sporadic, friction-filled uploads. That consistency is the compounding effect that so many people seriously underestimate in their strategy. To quickly recap how we use this. First, to speed up initial content production, so a new client has clips running on day 1. Second, to salvage imperfect creator footage by skillfully reframing it into new, high-value clips. Third, to rapidly iterate on hooks and clip lengths to find the best performing formats much faster. And the bonus is that the integrated content calendar and auto-schedule mean you're not constantly babysitting every single post. If you stuck around this long and want to try this system, don't treat it like a magic wand where you dump trash footage and expect gold to come out. You have to give it solid long-form inputs, pick the outputs strategically, and then use the scheduling feature to maintain consistency. That specific combination is what truly changes the results you see in your analytics. All right, that's it for me. Check out this editing suite if you're trying to scale your short-form content from long-form without blowing your budget on expensive editors or constant reshoots. If you want, I'll drop a few more walkthrough videos showing our exact workflow and export settings, because small tweaks in caption style and clip length genuinely change everything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.